Is eXp Realty the best brokerage for newly licensed real estate agents? Well, the short answer is yes, but it's not for the reasons that you might expect. So in this video, I'm going to break down 4 key reasons why I believe that eXp Realty is hands down the best real estate brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent anywhere to hang their real estate license at and get started in the real estate business. My name is Tyler Roicki. I help people build income and wealth in real estate, and I run an international real estate team at eXp Realty. If you get any value whatsoever out of the video, all I'd ask is that you like, comment, and subscribe so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And if you're new to the real estate industry or in the process of getting your real estate license right now, and you have any questions, or if you'd like to pick my brain, go ahead and reach out to me. You'll find my email along with some other helpful resources for you in the description below. And with that in mind, let's dive into the video. So before I share with you the 4 reasons why I believe eXp Realty is the best brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent to hang their license at, I believe it will help to know some context of who I am and the perspective I come from. So I started the real estate business a little over 7 years ago, July 2015. I got my real estate license and I went full force into real estate. And I started at a large traditional real estate franchise company. In fact, the #1 in the city I'm from, San Antonio, Texas. I was there for the first 8 months of my career. Overall positive experience, closed my first couple transactions. I learned a lot in the process. And then shortly thereafter, I made the move to a local independent brokerage, primarily because it would allow me to keep a lot more of my hard-earned commission checks. And I thought I'd be there for the remainder of my real estate career until I learned about this new company that existed called eXp Realty. And what I learned about eXp, I saw a vision for, and for me the vision was so compelling that within 2 weeks I left that independent brokerage that I was very happy with at that point in time to transition over to the eXp Realty platform, where I would operate my business from that point on. And that was about 6 years ago to the date, actually. December 2nd, 2016 is when I joined and onboarded to eXp Realty. So I've been here for a solid 6 years now, and it's been incredible to see the growth. There were just over 2,000 agents at the company at the time I joined, and today there's over 86,000 agents at the company, and we're very quickly growing. And not only that, but I'm someone who over the course of the last 2 years in the business, I've helped a whole lot of agents all across our industry launch their real estate careers with eXp Realty. When I say a whole lot, I'm talking about nearly 100 real estate agents all the way from Hawaii to New York and so many states and cities in between. And I've helped them take those next steps and successfully launch their careers here at eXp. And while everyone's journey looks different, a lot of them are seeing a whole lot more traction than what I saw when I started in the real estate business at a traditional local franchise company. And I know for a fact if you asked most of them, they would tell you that there's no way they'd see the kind of traction they've seen if not for the specific tools, resources, and support and everything that they have access to within the eXp Realty platform. In fact, there's some agents I'm working with who, despite the fact that they started part-time in the real estate industry, they managed to earn into the 6 figures year 1 as a licensed real estate agent. And that's something that I don't really hear about happening in our industry, especially at other companies out there, but it's something that is possible with the right support and structure behind you. So with that being said, what are the 4 reasons why I would tell you that eXp Realty is the best real estate brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent to start at? So the first reason is proximity and alignment with success. At eXp, you have the opportunity to surround yourself with the best of the best constantly and to sponge off of and learn from and implement their strategies and tactics into your own business. It's a never-ending opportunity to put yourself in the room with movers and shakers and to learn everything you possibly can off of that. And not only that, but our top producing agents are literally incentivized to share their strategies and secrets with the other agents in the company who want to put themselves in that room and sponge off of and learn from them. And so when you're constantly putting yourself in those rooms you have access to and sponging off of that, you can very much shorten your learning curve by seeing what the top producers in today's market are going out there and doing to sell all this real estate, and taking a nugget that you learn and going out and applying it immediately. Agents at eXp Realty get access to an app that allows us to access masterminds, coaching, and accountability at our fingertips all throughout the week. And something unique about eXp is that when you're joining this company, you name another real estate agent at the company as your sponsoring agent. And through that sponsoring agent, you get a senior leadership council of 7 other real estate agents who are invested in you and your success from day one. And so effectively, you have senior partners who are invested in you and your business. And the better you do selling real estate, the better they'll do as well. And so guess what? They're literally paid to help you succeed and win. And if you look at that, you'll typically find additional help, resources, masterminds, etc., especially when you're joining the right agent and the right group within the company. Which, by the way, if you're needing the right agent and group to join with, go ahead and reach out to me, connect. I'd love to share with you what I do to help and support those who I've helped launch their careers here, and to see whether or not I would be the right fit for you and whether or not eXp would be the right fit for you. The second reason why eXp Realty is the best brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent is it allows you the autonomy to work when you want, where you want. The whole company is structured in a way to provide the agents with the training and the support they need in real time, on demand. For training, we get access to eXp University, through which we have a whole library of recorded training as well as live training all throughout the week. Collectively, there's over 80 hours of live training available, most of which is taught by the top 3% of producing agents in today's market area. So we're a company that is very much production driven. We have a ton of agents here that are selling a whole lot of real estate. And so you have the ability to learn from and sponge off of not just the top producers that you may have locally, but literally company wide. So you can be learning from the best of the best, not just in your local market, but in our entire industry, as they're sharing what they're great at within eXp world. On top of that, our on-demand training, we have a whole lot of it available for those who prefer to access it on their own time rather than at one of the scheduled times throughout the week. In eXp world, we also get to access all of our broker support live in real time. And in most states, you have a whole team of managing brokers there to support the agents. You're not reliant on just one person to be there when you need them. You've got a whole lot of people that are there to support, especially when you factor in not just your managing broker staff, but also their support staff, the transaction team. You have the accounting team, the agent support, the technology team. There's all sorts of teams to help us operate our real estate business all throughout the week when we need help with various things from the brokerage. And all of those support staff members are accessible live in real time within eXp world. In fact, we have an 11-hour time window throughout the day that we can actually get the help we need for most of those departments. There's a couple that are actually there longer than that. So I've never seen a scenario where you have more of the support you need when you need it to operate your real estate business, especially if you consider how quickly you get the help and support. I get help within 5 minutes every single time I get into eXp world. I've never had that kind of experience with either of the prior two brokerages that I was affiliated with, because at the very least I had to hop in my car and drive 15 minutes or 30 minutes across town just to get a hope of having the help and support I needed when I showed up. And sometimes I got it, sometimes I didn't, if that person I needed help from wasn't available right then to help me in real time. eXp, it's never an issue because there's multiple people who can help you in real time that are working in the same department, even down to the state broker team you'd have access to. And also through the company's communication platform, which is also an app, we get access to various groups all throughout the week. And I already mentioned the masterminding, coaching, accountability, etc. And I don't see another scenario in our entire industry where agents get as much in the way of training and support live in real time when they need it as what eXp Realty provides, and it's simply because the whole company's set up to operate like this. It's literally one brokerage for the entire company. It's not segmented into local offices and local markets like most other real estate companies are out there, because when you do that, your support and training is limited to what's within that local market center. Here, it's just not the structure at all. We have the best support, training, and resources across the entire company that's available to every single one of our agents. And it just changes the whole dynamic of what we have to actually get the help we need in real time and the information we need to go out and build our business. And a side note I want to mention is that for those of you who are starting in the real estate industry while simultaneously working a full-time job, or if you prefer to call it starting part-time in real estate, I would tell you that eXp is the ideal setup, especially for that kind of scenario. Because with the way that eXp is structured, you'll have the ability to get more of what you need when you need it. And when you consider the fact that if you're working full-time, called a 9 to 5, and you're wanting to dedicate the time after that to your real estate business, you got to think, how are you going to get the help and support when you need it? How are you going to plug into the training? Because a lot of real estate companies out there, they're structured in a way where they're providing the agents with the training, help, and support within that 9 to 5 window. So if you're working a 9 to 5, how are you going to get the training you need? How are you going to get the help you need? With eXp, it's not so much an issue because you have more of the support and training when you need it. You pick the hours, you decide when you want to work, and you plug into the resources we have available to help you in that time that you're going to put into your real estate business. And for everyone out there, when you take into consideration the massive time savings that you get when you get the help and support you need in real time versus having to wait on it, or having to commute somewhere, or having to send off an email and wait a day or two for a response, when you cut all of that out of the picture and instead get the help you need live in real time when you need it, the moment you need it, well, guess what? You got a lot of time that you saved, and you have the option now of taking that time savings and reinvesting it back into your business and the activities that will help add more revenue to your pipeline. And that brings us to the third reason why I tell you that eXp Realty is the best brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent, and that's our state-of-the-art technology, tools, and marketing. With eXp, from day one, you get access to a plethora of tools and resources that you can deploy to help yourself build your real estate business, generate more business, and actually build your brand as well. So some of the key tech and tools that you get access to are SkySlope, which is our paperless transaction management platform. It allows you to send the documents you need paperlessly to your clients for electronic signature. It's how you upload your files to our state broker team to review for you. And by the way, they'll give you a checklist of every single document you need in order to be compliant and get paid on time. On top of that, you get access to KV Core, which is our powerful smart CRM and lead generation machine. It serves as your consumer-facing website on the front end, but on the back end, it's a powerful tool that you can use to fill your pipeline with more business. And there's a variety of ways in which you can do that. The platform also has built-in follow-up campaigns. It's got AI built into it, so it can learn the behavior of the visitors on your website and start sending them properties that they want to see based on what they've been searching for and clicking on your website. And also, you get access to the eXp Marketing Center, which has literally hundreds of sleek, modern marketing materials. Anything and everything you could think of needing on the marketing front, eXp's got you covered. All you got to do is put your name and your headshot on it, and you're good to go. That's everything from brochures to letters to social media shareables, listing packets, presentations, you name it. We've got it already created. You just got to plug in and put your info on it, and it's ready for you to go out and use to build your business. So when you take into consideration those three things, the paperless transaction management, the powerful lead engine, and the done-for-you marketing and branding that you can go out and deploy, it's an absolute game changer as a newly licensed agent to be able to have those resources at your fingertips so that you can get straight to what you need to be doing on a daily basis, which is having conversations and generating more potential business. The last thing you want to be doing as a newly licensed real estate agent is to spend your entire day going through documents and paperwork and trying to figure all that out, or trying to get your website set up, or designing your own marketing materials. You don't want to be doing that all all day. You want to plug in to something that's already set up, already ready to go. That way you can get to spending your time on the things that are going to move the needle forward for you and your business. And that's exactly how eXp is set up. It's set up in a way where you have all that ready to go out of the gate so that you can spend your time on the things that are going to be most productive to you and your business. And that brings us to the fourth reason why I tell you that eXp Realty is hands down the best brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent to be at, and that's the unlimited opportunity for growth. So we all start somewhere, but think a little bit further into the future than where you're at today. At some point in the not so distant future, maybe a year, 2, 3, maybe 5 years down the road, but regardless, would you prefer to be a small fish in a big pond or a big fish in a small pond? The way that most local traditional real estate brokerages are set up, it's only a matter of time until you'll find yourself being that big fish in a small pond if you ever get to that point. So for example, for me personally, despite the fact that I started at the #1 traditional brokerage in my local market, I found that after just 1 month on board with the company that I had gone through the entirety of what they had to offer on the training front, which is mind-blowing to think about because their #1 value proposition that they mentioned to me as a newly licensed real estate agent and sold me on was the idea that they had the best training to offer out of anyone in our entire industry. And I bought into that idea, and that is why I decided to start my real estate career there. Now, in all fairness, at that time, I had no idea that eXp Realty even existed. It wasn't on the radar for me. But having gone through that, I maxed out what I could get from that company as far as the training and really the opportunity to learn, because from that point on, it was on me to go and apply what I learned and to build upon it through my own experience, and then seeking where I would learn more from that point from other resources within the industry. One of the things that I love most about eXp is the fact that it's structured in a way to where there's never a point in time where you'll stop growing if you want to continue that trajectory of growth. And a big part of why that is because you're just in a much bigger pond here. You're not swimming in a pond of 20 agents or 200 agents on a local level. No, you're swimming in a pond of 86,000 agents and very quickly growing to the point where you're never going to be the most successful person in the room. And if somehow you find that you are, well, there's always going to be another room to get into where you can continue to level up your business and life by who it is that you're surrounding yourself within the platform. And as someone who's newly licensed to the real estate business, it may be intimidating for you. And maybe you think, well, no, I can't get in a room like that because I'm too new or I'm too inexperienced or this, that, the other. Well, that's not the reality. The fact is, this company's set up in a way to where you really do have accessibility to leaders and leadership in the company, unlike anything else I've ever seen out there. For example, I attend our major company events, and every single time I'm at a major event, despite the fact that there's literally thousands of agents there, I'm able to get in the rooms with top leadership in our company, all the way up to the founder of our company, as well as board members, presidents, etc. Why? Because they're all in the same room we agents are all in. And they're not all in and out of the room quick trying to avoid talking to anyone. No, oftentimes they're mixing and mingling with the other agents in the room, willing to pour into those who are coming up and socializing with them. And I've never seen or heard of another culture that's quite like that in our industry. And speaking of opportunity, it's not just an opportunity to build that mindset and grow as a person, but it's also the ability to grow financially. Because eXp, unlike any other company I've ever seen in our industry, it's structured in a way where there is a pathway to get to 100% of your own commission, or better yet, to a point where the brokerage is paying you to operate your real estate business here and not the other way around. I've never seen another place in the industry where that is actually possible, but here at eXp it is, if you go out and take what you learn and become a top producing agent as a result. And so the opportunity to grow personally, professionally, and financially is unlike anything else I've seen in our industry. And even from day one, what I love is that everyone is on the same compensation structure from day one. The top producers are not getting special deals with secret handshakes behind closed doors. No, they're on the same plan. The only difference is the fact that newly licensed real estate agents have the benefit of having a mentor assigned to them the day they join this company. So for someone who's never closed a transaction before, they're gonna have an extra layer of help and support and resources. And likewise, every single agent from day one has the same opportunity to go out and build and grow and scale their real estate business, and to really build not just an income, but wealth for themselves and their families over the course of time as they're building their careers and ultimately their lives by being a productive real estate agent. And this is a company that is all about production. It's all about helping the real estate agents who want to sell more real estate actually go out and achieve it, and to have a pathway towards creating lasting financial freedom for themselves in the process, if that's part of what they want to do by being in this industry. And so there you have it. Those are the 4 reasons why I tell you that eXp Realty is hands down the best brokerage for a newly licensed real estate agent anywhere to hang their real estate license at and to ultimately launch their careers in real estate. And in summary, 1, proximity and alignment with success. With people who have gone out and produced at the highest levels, you're aligned with them. You're able to sponge and learn off of them constantly so that you can take what you learn and go out and implement it in real time to grow and build your real estate business. 2 is you can work when you want, where you want. You literally have access to the same support, training, and resources that anyone in the company does. No matter if you're in a state where there's big cities, if you're in a rural area, you still have the same support, training, and resources that you would otherwise have if you were located in that bigger city. And since you can get more of what you need in real time when you need it, you have a massive time savings opportunity so that you have more time to take back and reinvest into your real estate business. 3, the access you get to the state-of-the-art technology, tools, and marketing so that you can plug into those things and have it ready to go for you at your fingertips the moment you need it, so that you don't have to spend the entire day dealing with paperwork, setting up your website, or designing marketing materials. It's already done for you. That way you can plug in and go out and build your real estate business. And 4th, the truly unlimited opportunity for growth, not just personally or professionally, but also financially, because you have the ability to be a small fish in a big pond, whether that means just starting out or whether that means several years from now when you're absolutely crushing all your goals in real estate, performing at a high level. You're still in a big pond at that point, and you have opportunities to keep leveling up and growing if it's what you want to do. So at this point in the video, here's what I'd say to you. If you're a newly licensed real estate agent, or if you're in the process of getting your real estate license and you're exploring eXp Realty, go ahead and reach out to me. You'll find my email along with some other helpful resources for you in the description below. I'd be more than happy to answer any questions you have about eXp Realty, or if you'd like to pick my brain more about what my experience has been like with the company, or better yet, if you'd like to simply explore what aligning with eXp Realty would look like for you, like I said, go ahead and reach out to me. In fact, you can call, text, or email me anytime. I'd be more than happy to take some time with you and to help and be a resource for you however I best can be from this point on moving forward. Because as you're preparing to take these next steps forward, it's so important to have someone who's experienced and knowledgeable within this company and this platform helping you navigate all of it if it's what you're wanting to do as a next step to start your real estate career, because it will absolutely make a difference whether or not you have someone like that who's truly aligned in helping you take those next steps forward. The last thing you want to be doing is to be going it alone. So go ahead and reach out. And beyond that, if you got any value whatsoever out of watching this video, all I'd ask is that you like, comment, and hit that subscribe button so that I can continue to share more tips and resources with you in the time ahead. And with that being said, thank you so much for watching the video, and until next time, I'll look forward to seeing you on the next video.